Sponsored by
दांतों व मसोड़ों की समस्याओं का पूर्ण समाधान।
In a recent series of spats between the United States and Russia, a senior US diplomat on Thursday stated that the country will impose hundreds and hundreds of sanctions against Russia to mark the second anniversary of its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The Biden administration has also warned Iran against assisting Moscow by providing them with ballistic missiles, considering Russia's aggressiveness on Ukraine. Under Secretary of State Victoria Nuland mentioned that while some of the sanctions would be targeted at those responsible for the death of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, most of them would hit Russian President Vladimir Putin's war machine. Notably, US President Joe Biden had on Thursday met with Alexei Navalny's wife, Yulia Navalny, to express his heartfelt condolences. Biden also expressed his great admiration for Navalny's courage and his legacy of fighting against corruption. Nuland noted that most of the sanctions are specifically designed to further weaken Vladimir Putin's war machine and to close the gaps in the existing sanctions due to which he was able to evade them. She further mentioned that the US plans to put forward more sanctions as time goes on. Meanwhile, warning Iran of a swift and severe response from the international community if Tehran continued to supply powerful weapons to Moscow, White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby stated that Washington is yet to verify if missiles have moved from Iran to Russia. An exclusive report by the news agency Reuters, citing 6 sources, mentioned that Iran has provided Russia with a large number of powerful surface-to-surface ballistic missiles. If this is true, the move indicates deepening military cooperation between the two US-sanctioned nations. John Kirby stated the US on its part would take the matter to the United Nations Security Council and would also put additional sanctions against Iran. Furthermore, the US would coordinate further response options with its partners and allies in Europe and elsewhere. Biden affirmed to Navalny's wife Yulia during a meeting that the US would announce major new sanctions against Russia in response to Navalny's death. Last week, when news of Navalny's death broke, various world leaders, including Joe Biden, remarked that Putin was behind the Russian opposition leader's sudden and untimely death.